So my car is totally tinted all the way around. The windshield, everything is like 5%. You can't see in. I can see out barely. Everything is smoked out. So I saw two guys coming from the back, obviously from the back of the gas station. They had sweat hoods on, and I saw them walking towards, not necessarily me, but like walking towards in the direction of her. So I glanced up and I saw them walking. They had sweat hoods on. And I looked up, looked back down. I wasn't really tripping because the area we were in, it wasn't an area where you expect something like that to happen, right? So, but Buckhead can be dangerous too. I think people know that now. Buckhead is not as safe as people think it once was, right? So I saw him walking. It was the guy on the right the guy on the right hand side. He was like he was to my right. I guess he was to the other guy's left. He was like about 4 or 5 paces ahead of the guy he was walking with. So I saw him. I looked up, back at my phones. I wasn't thinking nothing about this shit, right? They had sweat hoods on, but that shit didn't even alarm me because I'm sitting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily alarmed by shit. I've been through so much shit, bro. That shit that would be alarming to a normal motherfucker. That shit, I look at that shit and be like, oh, okay, type shit, right? So he was like 4 or 5 paces ahead of the guy he's walking with. So they cut through. So I found it odd because normally I'm a ghetto kid, right? So when you walk through a gas station where I'm from, you don't walk between cars. You walk around. If you're walking and you just happen to cut through a gas station, you don't walk between cars. You feel what I'm saying? So I took note of that shit, but I wasn't tripping about this shit, right? So the guy the first guy, the guy on the right, he walked between the two cars, me and the little red sports car with the two white people, the little couple, right? He walked past my car. My peripheral vision, I seen him walk past. I got my sounds banging. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting there, sound banging, waiting there for them to pull out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So at my peripheral vision, my car's totally smoked out, but I can see. So I seen a shadow. I looked, the motherfucker's trying to snatch my car door open, right? So because he had double back, grabbed the car door, trying to open the motherfucker, trying to snatch it open. I guess he thought I'm at a gas station, I'm sitting here. I guess he thought I was either getting gas or normally when you're at a gas station, when you pull up to the gas station, you get out or you getting cash. Your car doors are normally unlocked when you're at a gas station, right? So I guess that's what he figured. So he tried to snatch him. Oh, look, my car's in drive. Now I ain't putting it in park. Right? And I got an LS1 engine in my motherfucking Grand. It ain't no regular fucking 4.6 in that bitch, right? So when I looked and seen, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? So I seen the motherfucker you walk with, he's running, like trying to run towards the driver's side, right? I hit that bitch. You hear me? I hit the gas, that bitch, hit that bitch full up in the air. Boom. You hear me? That bitch full up in the air. Came down, boom, landed on my hood. I sent you pictures. My hood totally dented in. And it's not the bottom of the hood. It's the hood up by the hinges. That shit hard to dent that bitch in. So when I hit that bitch flew up in there, bam, landed on my hood. I'm going to hit the gas because I'm thinking that his partner going to start shooting. You know what I'm saying? So I hit the gas. I'll peel out that bitch. Pull out, jump down on the freeway. I'm like, I'm finna get the fuck on, right? So I jump on the freeway. So in Atlanta, they got like 8 lane highways and shit. Like, it ain't just like us, we got 4 lanes and shit, that's it, right? Like like 8 lane highways where we are, right? So I jumped down, hit that motherfucker. That bitch growling too. And then I got 28 from the bitch too, so it sit up high as well, right? So I'm driving like, hoe ass niggas. That's what I'm thinking to myself, right? I heard some go boom out the car, like I hit a speed bump or something. So I look at the rearview mirror. I have a rearview mirror, but the sound's banging so hard, the rearview mirror fall down, right? And then so I turn around and try to look, but I can't see because I got a big ass 4-inch screen coming down from the roof, the cylinder of my car. So I can't see. So I look at my rearview, my side mirror, and it's hanging. The bitch hanging down. Like, what the fuck? So I elbowed the fucking TV screen up, and I'm looking at turn around, look. I see a fucking body behind me tumbling on the fucking freeway, bro, like this tumbling and shit, right? So I'm like, oh shit. That's what I'm thinking to myself, right? Oh shit, right? It was like, oh shit moment. You never fucking want to leave your fucking life, bro. So I see the body tumbling back there. So when I peeled out of the parking lot, the car that was next to me, they had moved out first. I ended up cutting them off because they had to turned around and jumped down the freeway. When I peeled out, they were coming. I cut them off because I thought dog was gonna start shooting. Oboe trying to grab my passenger door, so I just jumped in front of them and just shot down on the freeway on a service drive. So I'm on the freeway. I'm like, damn, man. I see a body tunnel back there. So I'm looking back there, right? I'm turning around. So I see cars like dodging the motherfucker like Frogger or some car. So I hit the fucking pause button on my sounds so I can see cars like I'm turning around like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to dodge from hitting him. They don't want to hit the motherfucker. They don't know what's going on, right? So I'm like, damn. So I said, man, I'm gonna keep on going, man. I'm gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna keep on going. But you know how Atlanta is, bro. It's not like Detroit, bro. Atlanta got cameras everywhere. I know that because I live down there too, right? They got cameras everywhere and cars right behind me. They in close proximity to me, so I know there's a chance somebody might see my license plate. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what the fuck had happened, but come to find out when I hit the motherfucker, he came down on my hood, then he slipped to the side, but he grabbed my mirror. So he's like, my mirror's right here. So I'm dragging him. I don't know because I'm just driving fast. But he's holding my mirror broke because it gave away, and when it gave away, he slipped underneath the car, and my back wheels rolled the motherfucker over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I was debating. I thought that's like, even though that shit seemed crazy, I have been in like crazy situations, bro. So I said, man, I'm gonna keep on going. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know what the fuck that is back there, but that motherfucker, I couldn't tell if he was dead or not, but I knew he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, I'm gonna keep on going. But I said, man, bro, I ain't did shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I said, if I keep on going, when I make it home, it's gonna be like, you hit him up, they ain't gonna know what happened. I'm gonna be screwed. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody got my license plate, all they gonna know, they ain't gonna know about what happened up here at the gas station and shit like that, right? So I pulled over. And as soon as I pulled over, like 5 or 6 cars pulled over right behind me, including the guy and the girl in the red car who was at pump number 3 next to me right here. They pulled over directly. They pulled over in front of me. I pulled over. They pulled over in front of me. And I got out, white guy, white girl. I love white people after this. I don't have no problem with white people after this. White people is the best witnesses in the world, right? I don't got no problem with white people. I love them, right? Because they get out, like, dude, what the fuck happened? Like, I don't know, like, man, was that guy trying to kind of, you know, at first he said, I thought that you knew the guy, right? Because their car was facing this way, so he didn't see him walking from around the back of the fucking gas station. It's like, but when I saw you pull out and jump in front of us, I figured something was wrong, but I didn't know what. Like, yeah, motherfucker tried to carjack a motherfucker, man. Like, really? Okay, yeah, because I saw the guy grab your door, but I thought they were with you. I thought they had went and, you know what I'm saying, maybe pissed and side of the fucking gas station or whatever. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, motherfucker tried to carjack me, dude, right? Like, yeah, carjack. So when the police pull up, the first person the police had the conversation with was not me, because they ain't know who had hit what. They walked up to the white guy and the white girl walked to the police, like, man, yeah, that guy tried to carjack him at the gas station, blah, 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 right? So they came to me like, man, he tried to carjack you? I'm like, yeah, whatever they said. Whatever they said, because I'm a criminal, bro. You know, I'm a retired criminal. So I'm like, yeah, whatever they fucking said, that's what the fuck happened, right? So I ended up backing my car up because I had drove maybe like a quarter of a mile before I decided to pull over. So I backed up maybe like half the distance that I had traveled after the guy had ran over, right? So I get out my car. So they talk to the police and shit. So I walked back and I looked. So by the time the police came and had shut the freeway down, so all the traffic was behind the police cars and shit, right? Right? So I'm looking at the motherfucker. I see his shoe over here, hat over there. Oh, he was twisted like a deer. You ever seen a deer get hit? Like roadkill? He was twisted. So but he was still breathing. You know what I'm saying? You can still see his chest breathing, right? So I looked at the motherfucker. And now I'm a scoundrel ass nigga in real life, bro. But it's still, I'm like, man, I wasn't on no shit like good, that's good for you type shit, right? I was like, damn. I was more concerned about, because I'm still a black man in America and I'm in the South. And even though Atlanta is a metropolis in the South, it's still Georgia. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm finna be fucked up behind this shit. You hear me? You know how I'll be on tip too. So I'm like, man, they go run through that bitch. It's something, you know, it's on its own in there. So I was hoping, you know what I'm saying? But the police are pretty cool, bro. It's always a good thing to have white witnesses to shit. You hear me? He died on the scene. I actually watched him take his last breath. It was a big one, and he let it out, and then you can see the mist, like you could see mist coming out of his mouth, and I knew he was gone because he just, his body collapsed.